Someone would choose our program, the Child Studies program, because of its flexibility. At least that's what students who we've talked to over the course of the past 10 or so years that the program has been up and running have identified as one of the strengths of the program, and that what pulls them to it and helps them make decisions about considering other programs and winding up here at Peabody with us. Our program is super flexible, and we tailor the students' field placement experiences, classroom experiences to meet their unique needs. So for example, if we have a student who's interested in pursuing further graduate study as a PhD student, we'll make sure that we help them identify a substantive area that they care about and set them up in a research lab so that they can develop professional level, graduate student level skills in research to be competitive. For a student who's interested in informal learning environments, we'll work with them to identify settings like the Adventure Science Center or the Country Music Hall of Fame to actually practice the skills that they're learning in their curriculum development or other developmental classes that they take here. So students come with specific interests, or if they don't know exactly what they want to do, we help them figure that out and then tailor the program to meet their needs. Most of the programs on campus, the master's level programs, start fall semester, but our program starts summer term, usually right after the 4th of July, kind of. And we together, about 20 new students and me, we work together intensely. We take 2 of the required classes during a 4-week period of time. Those 2 classes are Applied Child Studies and Advanced Applied Child Studies, and it's during that time that we really emphasize the idea that you need to be smart about the research literature. We want you to care that there's science behind the programs that are out there who are working so hard to make the lives of kids and families better. We want you to ask, where's the data? Show me the data. And that's what we spend our mornings doing, is talking about the connection between the scholarship and practice, and then most importantly, how those connect. A lot of times we're providing programs for kids and families that are disconnected from what we know from science. I want my students, when they graduate, to be able to make those connections, and in the programs that they implement, that they design, that they're a part of, I want them to be able to clearly make those links between research and practice. And that's how we spend our summer. Once the summer term is over, that's where the tailoring to meet the individual needs of students comes in. So we help students to identify what their academic and professional goals are and help them craft a program of studies that takes them through the next maybe 1.5 or 2 years of graduate study here at Vanderbilt. So some of our students are in a more empirical research track and others are more applied professional track. And in that empirical research track, we pair students up with a research mentor. Most of our students are working in developmental faculties labs or clinical faculty labs, getting to do the research they're passionate about, targeting kids who have depression, or kids who are struggling in school, or kids who have autism. Whatever the student's interest, we're going to work hard to identify a research faculty member who will mentor them. And our goal is that they then, during their time here, have an opportunity to produce something to present to a professional audience. Students whose interests are more applied, we partner with them again so that they have opportunities in field-based placements that give them those professional level skills. We have students at the Adventure Science Center helping to create public programs, or at the Nashville Zoo developing materials for classrooms that come for a tour of the zoo to be guided through their curriculum that are matched up with core curriculum. We have students working with Metro School's pre-K programs, developing a virtual pre-K classroom for kids who aren't lucky enough to access some of the limited seats in pre-K classrooms in the state. So they're offering curriculum and ideas for parents or preschool classrooms that don't have a curriculum to actually support kids, with the goal of making sure everybody is kindergarten ready. What makes a fabulous student here at Peabody in the Child Studies program is someone who's really passionate about improving the lives of kids and families. We want students who are coming ready to learn, who are open-minded about the things that we can offer them, who will take advantage of everything that Peabody and Vanderbilt have available. We're eager to have students whose experiences across the college and in the city open doors for other students. We're looking for really smart, hardworking, and passionate young women and men to come and be a part of the Child Studies program. We've got a number of goals for our students when they graduate from our program. We want them to be competent consumers or producers of research, developmental research. Not every student who leaves our program is going to go be a researcher, but half of our students are, and we want to make sure they have the skills to contribute knowledge to a field that they care about. But if they're not going to actually participate in the research enterprise, we want them to know what is sound developmental science upon which they can build programs that impact the lives of kids and families in important and meaningful ways. The graduates of our program do really exciting things. We've been successful at supporting our students through the application process for PhD programs across the country. Some are in applied developmental PhD programs, others in clinical PhD programs. We're really excited about the opportunities that our students have here that prepare them to be competitive candidates for PhD programs. So that's one way that our empirical track is supporting students in their next step. Every single one of our students who's wanted to pursue child life, for example, is highly competitive when it comes to securing an internship, and every single one of them has secured a position upon graduation.